am standing right in front of the Longley residence, which is the earliest extant work by the famous architects Greene and Greene. They built this in 1897, and this was about a decade before they built the Gamble House and the Blacker House and the Thorson residence, the ones that really clinched their reputations as some of the great architects of all time. So they built this at a time when they were still coming into their own and hadn't yet become avatars of the American craftsman movement. And you can tell from looking at it that it has some of the cool things that they would do, but it's really more of an eclectic style. So you have these sort of that slope canopy for the entryway that is kind of reminiscent of Asian architecture that will later become part of their signature style. But then you have these columns that have more of a colonial feel to it. And then some of the shingling that you get from craftsmen, but it also looks a little bit more like an Eastern seaboard style. So that in itself is kind of cool that they were trying to figure out their style. But it is also pretty cool that this thing was built literally next door to another Greene and Greene house from 7 years in the future. James Garfield's widow, Lucretia, hired them in 1904 to build on the property right next door. So you have this cool then and now study of Greene and Greene through the years right here on Buena Vista Street. Thanks for doing LO with me.